When I first moved to London, I started getting back into running again, and that kind of brought up injuries that I hadn't resolved before. My body had always really responded well to massage, so that's how I first found TEN, but then also got referred to physio, most recently with women's health, and being able to use both of those in the same place was really helpful to me. And I've been coming to TEN for maybe 5 to 6 years now. I plan to keep coming and getting massage, and hopefully the physio part, not as frequent as I recover, but it's definitely been a journey of understanding my body and resolving all the imbalances. I think being able to go to both massage and physio is really helpful, since there kind of forms this nice feedback loop of going to see the physio, and then they're able to write notes to the massage and vice versa, so that way they both know to look out for things to be able to help with the treatment. Since there's such a large range of people here with different expertise, it can be helpful to be able to forward me to someone else who has the expertise, which has happened before when I started having a problem in my foot, and being able to see someone who could assess that and specialize in that. So I think being able to have that has definitely helped with my recovery, because you'll be able to see the people that are able to give the best advice. It's difficult in general to talk about your health, and specifically with pelvic floor, it can be hard to decide to book an appointment and get it resolved. And TEN's definitely a place where I know that I can trust all the physios and the specialists, so I always felt confident going into the appointment and feeling that it would be a safe place and that I would get the treatment that I needed. Any appointment that you go to, it's gone over what will happen in the appointment, really making sure that it's a safe space, and making sure that you're okay throughout the treatment, even though you know exactly what's going to happen, which is a really great experience to have. With pain management, it can be hard to understand what you can push and not push, and being able to consult someone at TEN, either massage or physio, they help you understand if it's okay to push something or when it's not. With injuries, you never really know what the time scale is, and I think everyone at TEN is very good at setting expectations of kind of your journey of how long something should take. When I first had a pelvic floor injury, it was set up front that it could take 12 weeks to even notice a difference. Without that sort of knowledge, you would feel like you're not making any sort of progress, but having the support of the physio and understanding what to expect was really helpful. When you have an injury, usually the treatment is just treating the thing that's injured, and it's never really looked at holistically. And I think throughout my life, that was how a lot of my injuries were treated, which means that it never actually solved the problem. And at TEN, I feel like there is this holistic approach of understanding what is actually going wrong and trying to fix that, which for me really helps feel like I'm making progress in my treatment, and being able to be mentally positive that the thing is actually being resolved. Everyone at TEN, they really want to make you get better, which is also, I guess, why they have this holistic approach of let's find the root cause of the problem. For me, that has really given a positive experience to be able to feel like I can recover. A lot of people aren't even aware of the services that even exist. I wasn't even really aware about women's health specialists until I had a problem with my pelvic floor. And it was probably an ongoing issue that had been around for years, and it reached a point in which it needed treatment. I wasn't even aware that I wasn't completely relaxed with my pelvic floor and was just always holding in a lot of stress. And I probably could have found that out years sooner. If people went more for preemptive treatment, that way you're kind of aware if there is a problem before it gets so bad that you have to stop everything that you're doing to be able to get it to recover.